Hello. The forecast is all about the heat for Europe in the next few days, potentially record-breaking heat across parts of Western Europe as we tap into air all the way from Northern Africa, getting pulled up ahead of an area of low pressure which will get stalled out in the Atlantic. High pressure starts to build, we lose the rain and we tap into that southerly airflow, carrying the warm air as far north as the UK. And for the south of France, we could well see figures in the mid-40s, which will break all-time records. Some sunshine for Turkey, still some showers though across perhaps northern Greece affecting Romania, the odd one showing up across the Alps too. But take a closer look at our temperatures as they push close to 40 in Bordeaux, the mid-30s for Paris. A bit more cloud across London on Wednesday caps the temperatures here, but through Thursday, Friday on into the weekend that heat will continue to drive its way north. Thursday potentially the peak of the heat though across the south of France, with one or two spots potentially seeing 44 if not 45 degrees Celsius. 44.1 is that all-time record in the south of France currently. And there's your outlook for the following 5 days as high pressure settles across Europe. We see things dry and there's plenty of sunshine and warmth to come. Hello. Stormy conditions set to target northeastern states of the US through the next 24 hours as this area of low pressure rolls its centre across Ontario into Quebec, and this front pushes through into the northeast of the US. Some strong winds to the south of the frontal system affecting the Great Lakes. Further south, we're anticipating more heavy thunderstorms developing across Texas as far north as Oklahoma. Further west, generally a quieter scene, some quite thick cloud pushing into coastal regions of California. Across the Pacific Northwest, areas of low pressure drifting in, making for a more mixed scene here with some showers across British Columbia and a cooler feel where we see the outbreaks of rain, but still plenty of heat across Nevada and through into Arizona. Temperatures in Phoenix topping the 100-degree Fahrenheit mark in the coming days. But you can see those showers popping up for Vancouver, Seattle and Portland in the next few days and just taking the temperatures down by a few degrees. Further east, here's our weather front rolling up through upstate New York and towards Maine. Across the Great Lakes there will be some sunshine, but those winds will be gusty, feeling a little fresher for the southeast of the USA once the tail end of that weather front is through, and it does look actually considerably drier for the likes of New York in the coming days. Houston with quite a bit of cloud, Oklahoma seeing some sunny spells. Hello. Uruguay has already been inundated with rain so far this month. This frontal system, though, looks like it will stall across Uruguay in the next couple of days, further adding to those totals. And then we look further south and we've got numerous areas of low pressure queuing up to roll across Chile into southern Argentina. Some wet weather for coastal regions, some quite significant snow though as those lows make their way across the Andes and even to lower levels across southern Argentina, parts of Patagonia. It's thundery showers that we're talking about though for Venezuela and Colombia on Tuesday. Patchy cloud across eastern Brazil, sunshine to the south. A closer look at the tail end of that front, the heart of the low pulling out offshore. And then this front as it pushes across the Andes, potentially giving a couple of meters of snow to some spots. Temperatures in Buenos Aires staying in the mid-teens in the next few days. Heat returning though to Ascension after a heat wave through the weekend. Scattered showers across Mexico, largely clear for Belize and the Yucatan Peninsula. Some heavier rain for El Salvador and Guatemala at times, and perhaps a few punchier showers making their way into Jamaica, Haiti and the Dominican Republic. A good deal of sunshine on offer though, I think, further north. For Havana, perhaps more showers in the forecast though from Thursday onwards. Hello. Our seasonal band of showers is looking pretty quiet at the moment across mid-Africa. We are anticipating them drifting a little bit further north though in the next few days, reaching the southern Sahel and perhaps some more frequent downpours pushing their way into the south of Sudan. To the south of the continent, a largely dry picture, perhaps just a bit of cloud and some patchy rain briefly fringing into South Africa. To the north, well, barely a cloud in the sky, and we are building up some really significant heat here through the coming days. Even by Cairo's standards, the temperature's 4-5 degrees above average as we look through the remainder of the week ahead and on into the weekend. Perhaps just the odd shower for Cape Town on Friday. For Lagos, we will see further outbreaks of rain, but there's that heat pushing the 40-degree mark in Cairo on Thursday. And that heat extends all the way across into the Middle East, where again, even by the standards for this point in the year, our temperatures are on the high side and the heat extending all the way up into the Levant. Lots of sunshine, but some potential problems with poor visibilities, I think, as we strengthen the shamal across the Gulf, particularly across southern parts of Saudi Arabia, for Iran, for Qatar and Bahrain in the next few days. Here's your outlook for the Middle East. It's solid sunshine for the coming 5 days, and those temperatures continue pushing up. We could see 50 even in some spots. Hello. The southwest monsoon continues to progress northwards across India. A little ahead of schedule now, getting into Uttar Pradesh, still a bit behind for Gujarat and Maharashtra, but making further progress here in the coming days. The rain in the northeast, though, is more of a concern for us, actually, as we look at Wednesday and Thursday's forecast. Yes, there'll be some heavy downpours through parts of the Western Ghats, but the showers across Assam, Meghalaya, Sikkim and West Bengal are proving to be pretty relentless and are likely, I think, to result in some flash flooding. It's a much drier story as we make our way north across Kazakhstan. A few scattered showers for Tajikistan. Plenty of heat around though in this part of the world at the moment. A few pre-monsoonal showers are popping off across Pakistan and to the far north of India. There's the rain pushing into Gujarat, some fairly persistent showers to come for Mumbai. Some breaks in the cloud across the Maldives. Still some heavier showers for Colombo. But in we go for a closer look at that heavier rain across the northeast of India. It's also affecting northern Myanmar and northern parts of Bangladesh. Rain in the story for Mumbai for the next 5 days, more sunshine and more heat for Islamabad as we await the arrival of the monsoon into Pakistan. For Tashkent, plenty of fair weather as well, and for Delhi, lots of sunshine and heat too. Hello. 94W is not the most exciting name for a tropical area of low pressure. It sits to the northeast of the Philippines at the moment. I suspect it won't develop much further in the coming days, but it's going to be a very active low as it approaches southern Japan. And through the second half of the week, it's going to introduce some very heavy rainfall to the southern half of the country for Kyushu, Shikoku and the Ryukyu Islands. Some heavy showers also getting into South Korea. Some heavy rain across southern China once again. Some heavier downpours for Myanmar too, and across parts of Vietnam, but clearer skies across Indonesia. The showers considerably fewer and further between here. Some fairly relentless rain possible in Osaka through the second half of the week, right the way through the weekend, all tied in with the presence of that area of low pressure. For Australia, the story is very much dominated by high pressure, but it shifts eastwards on Wednesday, allowing fronts into Perth. So the high rainfall total we've already had so far in June will get a top up. Further east, some coastal showers for Queensland. For New Zealand, though, high pressure locked down here means a lot of fine weather, not just for Wednesday, but I think for the remainder of the week. Light winds and plenty of winter sunshine. And here's your outlook for Wellington. As you can see, barely a cloud in the sky until we get to Monday. Perth, though, looking a good deal wetter.